these photos I took yesterday on my explorations of Daly City and got them in photos. To do that, you just go to Tools, Google Photos on the class website, and it has some different ways you can do it, and there's a slideshow showing you how. Let's go back, and we need to open our site from Google Drive. So we'll make a new page. For this assignment is the photo composition assignment. Okay, I think we can start just by adding the photos. So the images feature lets you add many at once. So I can go to my photo album, and if I click on them in order, hopefully they will be added in order. So this is the order I took the photos. Click Insert. Okay, now one thing it does is it crops them. So I have to go to each one and uncrop it. Now this one, for example, is a lot taller. When it's published, you'll see the full tallness of the image. But yeah, it's just something you got to do because it's not automatically going to uncrop them when you load them. But I will show you that right now so you can see it. So I've uncropped everything. Because I've done that, you'll see a lot of these photos will get taller when I publish this page. So let's go ahead and publish it and take a look. And that's something you can do too in the middle of editing, is you can occasionally publish and see what it looks like by copying the link from the link icon. Go back to our other browser, paste the link. See, it's taller. A lot of my photos are taller. Okay, well that's good. Now let's write something about the photos. First we need to get our little guide of, because the assignment is to make a list of properties and then say which photos match which of your properties. So we have to name our photos. So why don't we just name our photos next? Or we could just even number them. That's simpler. Number or name. There should be something, add caption. There we go. So I'll just number them. This will be number 1, number 2, and we'll just do that till we're done. I can even name them later. Just numbering them for now is going to help me with my next task. All right, there we go, all numbered. Now, how do I get those words? Well, let's insert a text box for the properties. So let's go back to our class website and find the top 10 compositions thing. Oh, wrong one. I thought that would be the assignment. Just go from the syllabus. So photo, projects, composition. And then, where is it? Top 10. There it is. Okay, so rule of thirds. Oh, we can just type them in. Do a little bit of screenshotting. I'll give you this too, so you can just paste it in yourself. Balancing elements. Leading lines. Symmetry. Viewpoint. Background. Depth. Framing. So that means there's stuff inside the frame that does the framing. Cropping. So are you getting close? And yeah, and experimentation, well, that's everything. I can write down experimentation. I mean, I feel like I did that with a lot of them. I'm just like, what am I doing here? And now to really do this, I'll probably need to switch windows because I want to see the full picture when I'm testing it. So let's go back to photo compositions. All right. So let's do one of them at a time. That might be easiest. So rule of thirds. You could say this one's on rule of thirds because this prominent flower is. So number 2 counts. This one counts because this is number 7 because the mailbox is on it. So 2 and 7, and say the speedway sign 2, and number 10. 2, 7, 10. Balancing elements. Look for obvious ones where there's like 2 things that kind of balance each other. I don't know if I really got that so much. It's not very obvious. You can take another look. I would say this one because you have the small ones in the background and the big one in the foreground. And that's probably the best match. So we could say that's number 2. Leading lines. It has to like kind of point you to the subject. So this street here is a leading line. So that's number 5. The freeway. The mailbox. So 5, 7, and 8. And there we go. Symmetry and patterns. See if I discovered any of that. I'd say the houses, the colored houses, that's kind of like a pattern. So number 1. I'd say the pattern of the cars in this one too. So number 5. The garage door, number 6. So 1, 5, 6. Here, 7. 1, 5, 6, 7, and 10 with the gas prices. And I'd say there's stuff on the side. 9. 1, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay, the viewpoint. Interesting viewpoints that are kind of not conventional. I mean, I got low for this one, so number 7. Looking down for this one, number 8. This one especially here. Number 5, 7, 8. And this one I've tilted the camera, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Zoomed in here, I would say number 4 is a good viewpoint example. And number 2. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So background, it's like when you emphasize the subject by not emphasizing the background. And I don't know if I really did that in any of these, but we can take a look. Now I'm going to leave that one blank. It's okay to leave one blank. Showing depth, that means there's got to be multiple like levels in your picture, foreground and background. I'd say number 10 has it. Number 8 has it. Number 7 has it. 7, 8, 10. And this one, number 5, 7, 8, 10. And 1. Interesting framing. Let's see what we got. Is there a frame within the frame? I might not have done well on this one. Not today. Okay, cropping. Definitely there's some cropping going on. So here, you know, the house is cropped out. I could even crop this further and make it better. What if it just had that? And yeah. Okay, number 4 is super cropped. Number 5, I cropped out the sky. So 4, 5, and 6 are good examples of cropping. Now, to do it right, I mean, you don't have to check each one. You just got to look at the pictures you picked and see what you find. So I have background and framing empty, and that's okay. At least I thought about it. In experimentation, I could say which ones where I really tried to experiment. I'll tell you. Number 6 and number 5 and number 4 were my big experiments. So I can fill that one in. Now I'm like all over the place. 4, 5, 6. Oh, same ones I cropped. Interesting coincidence. All right, so if you really want to get the A+, then you would have to also add a little analysis. So I could type some analysis here if I want to go for the A++. All right, that's it. Publish it. After you publish it, grab that link, copy that. That link is what you turn in Google Classroom. Enjoy putting your photos together and seeing what you did with them.